Okay.
Right, now let's talk about composing a walking bass line. We're going to compose one line and we're going to learn it and then play it with a track.
All right.
All right. Okay, so let's pick something on the A. Let's pick a. You see why these sections and positions are important now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So now let's pick a left side position, section 1, A minor triad. Now just stop on the flat 3 because remember we've only got 4 notes here now.
Yeah.
Right, and this is why we go 1 flat 3 5 flat 3. I'm sorry, 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 or 1 5 flat 3 5 is because that puts it in 4/4 time and gives us 4 quarter notes. But once you pick one, you got to live with it. That's one of the rules here. I mean, as long as it's right, But I don't want you to like say no, just because you can't figure out what's next easily. You change your mind about what you previously did. That's a bad habit to get into. Once you make a decision, you're stuck with it, because that's what's going to happen in real time when you play. All right, so let's pick this. 1 flat 3 5 flat 3. So I've used up my 4 notes of A minor. 1 2 3 4. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm done with that A minor measure now.
Yeah.
Now I want to connect to the closest. One of the rules, another rule here, and all rules are temporary, but this is a temporary rule, is that you connect to the closest root note sonically from your 4th beat. So in this case, since we ended up on that C on the 3rd fret of the A string, this is an easy choice because you only have one pitch in the first 5 frets of a D. Now you can get it on the 5th fret of the D string, or open D, or the 5th fret of the A string. Right, and they're the same notes, so you can go either one.
Yeah.
Right, but if you had a 5 string, for example, if I went like 1 flat 3 5 flat 3, I couldn't go to this D. That's too far away. I need to connect to that one because it's only a whole step away.
Okay.
Now there's ways to do jumps and stuff, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to connect to the close. We're going to explore the possibilities of the close connections, and this will keep your walking bass line sounding smooth and connected.
Yeah.
Right, so we got 1 flat 3 5 flat 3. Let's pick the D, 4th finger 5th fret on the A string. So that'll be a root note for our D7 chord. All right, so now let's pick a section 2 left side position major.
A 1 3 5 3.
Or we can go 1 5 3 5. And one good thing about mixing these inversions up with it is that it gives variety. Because if we do a bass line and we go through 3 first, it's going to start to sound redundant. In other words, 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 1 3 5 3 1 3 5 3 1 3 5 3 1 flat 3. We need to break it up, right?
Yeah.
So if we go 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 and then hit the D, let's go to the 5 first. 1 5 3 5. So we did an inversion of that section 2 left side position. Now call out note function numbers as you play this. I want you to get in the habit of being able to call these out as you do them. It's real important. Now we ended up on the 5 of the D, which is 5th fret of the E string, right? Now we got to find our closest G for the G major 7 chord, which is going to be obviously the 3rd fret on the E string. If we tried to jump to the 5th fret of the D or the open G, that'd be too far away. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so now you got your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string for your root note of the G major 7 chord.
Okay.
So now what we have so far is this. 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 1 5 3 5 1 3 5 3.
Yep.
All right. Now we got to collect to our closest C for our root note for our C chord.
There it is, right there.
All right. So let's do a center position 1 5 an inversion here. So we go 1 5 3 5. Right. So
Okay.
now we have 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 1 5 3 5 1 3 5 3 1 5 3 5. All right, now let's see what that sounds like with the chords. 1 2 3 4. 1 flat 3 5 flat 3 1 5 3 5 1 3 5 3 1 5 3 5. But you see that how we've composed a walking bass line. And what you got to remember is that when you improvise, all
Yeah.
improvisation is composing fast
Yeah.
on the spot, right? That's all it is. So what we're doing now is we're practicing improvising out of time.